But the next game we have is a little game, again, that we could pack in our bag, called Cinderella's Dance. Now, this game is one that I just picked up as part of the Kickstarter campaign for the American Bookshop.
Mm-hmm.
Which
trick-taking games?
Yeah, a trick-taking game, which we haven't been able to play yet because you need 3+ players. But Cinderella's Dance is a 2-player trick-taking game. And what's interesting about this 2-player trick-taking game is that it was developed for a competition in Japan, which is about, the competition is called Is It a Trick Taker?
Like, is it trick-taking?
Is it trick-taking? Because the competition is all about spins on the genre that may not fit the normal mold for trick-taking games. And this one certainly is interesting because it's 2 players only. You are dealt out a hand of cards, but some cards are removed from every round. And you basically have a run of numbers in your hand, and that can range anywhere from 1 to 21. Mm-hmm. But some cards have been removed, so you're not sure what the total range is. And you're just going to be playing tricks. So one person plays a 5, but the next person has to play, or the other person, because it's only ever 2 players, the other person has to play a card that is within 3 range of that card in ascending order. So if I played a 5, Maggie could play a 6, 7, or 8, and that is all. And if she can't, then I win the trick. If she can, then she might play an 8, and then it comes back to me. And I get the opportunity to play a card that is
9, 10, or 11.
9, 10, or 11. Mm-hmm. If I don't have that card, that's when the trick ends. So it's only until someone doesn't want to or can't play a card that the trick is won by the other person, which makes for kind of an interesting flow of the game because you are trying to make sure the other person can't play a number. So if you play the 21, of course, that's the end of that trick.
So you immediately win that trick. Yeah.
But sometimes you might have a 5, 6, and a 7 in your hand, and so you might play the 5 because Maggie then would have to have the 8, otherwise she wouldn't be able to play. So you're trying to kind of restrict the range of possibilities for the other player.
And give yourself some room to move as well. So it's like, if I know that I only have this one card and I'm not going to be able to kind of follow anything else, it's like, well, I probably shouldn't play this unless it's like my final card.
That's right. So I might not play the 5 because Maggie will play an 8, and then I don't have anything in the next range of cards. So it's an interesting one. It's quite unlike other trick-taking games that we've had. It is really simple. Because we've just explained it in about 2 minutes. But yeah, that is essentially the game. You do play until one person has won 3 rounds, and you track the points that you collect along the way with some point cards.
Like each trick is a point. Not each trick. So it's like to determine the round is whoever won the most tricks. And then once you win a round is the 1 point.
Yeah.
So first 3 full points.
Do I like it more than a game like Fox in the Forest? No.
It's too simple, I think. Yeah, it is far too simple.
It is a really simple.
And it feels very luck-based in terms of like, well, if I had a good run of cards, like there's a little bit of strategy, but a lot of times it's like...
Also a lot of luck.
Yeah,
there's not much you can do. There's no trump card. There's no like extra way out. It's kind of, so it is what it is.
Yeah, very simple easy to get into, but at the same time, it's like you don't necessarily have a lot of meat
on the bones. Yeah. So, and it says playtime 10 to 20 minutes, and that's very accurate. It's very fast and easy. I mean, it was a great one to have on us in the airports when we were barely, after 35 hours of travel or whatever it was. This was just about all the brain power we had.
Miami airport eating Cuban empanadas and like playing this on like literally
on the floor.
And like I was like, the floor is too dirty. Get off the floor. You're like, it's sticky. I'm like, why are you on the floor at an airport? Like, just get on the chair. And this one you can play like in the chair between the 2 of you. Like have a chair between the 2 of you, and that's enough.
Yeah, but probably a little too simple to keep. So that is Cinderella's Dance, 2-player trick-taking game, or is it?
Is it?
Is it?